Hey, welcome back. Now joining me this morning are Robbie Dubois and John Pogue with Rogue Flyfishers. You guys, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Of course, happy to have you. So for people that may not be familiar with Rogue Flyfishers, who are you guys and what do you do?
First thing I'd like to do is just recognize it is Veterans Day, and I just want to thank all the veterans out there. You know, I just thank them for their service because, you know, it takes a special person to go off and fight for our freedoms at risk of their own life and limb. And I just want to say God bless them all. You know.
Absolutely, we appreciate that. Thank you.
But that being said, and answer your question, the Rogue Flyfishers is a club. We're a 501c3 registered nonprofit. We were founded in 1971. And we have about 150 members of people who just love to share their love of fly fishing and getting out in the outdoors and all that. But our mission is also one of conservation. Because we understand that if we don't take care of our fisheries, our rivers, and our lakes, and support other people that do that, those aren't going to be there in the future for us to fish. So we do a lot of work to take care of those. Yeah, creating community and protecting what you guys love, a really great way to conserve the area around here for our fly fishers. Right. I love to see that. So you also support local nonprofits as well. Yes. Tell me about the support that you provide.
Yeah, we work closely with the Veterans Administration and Project Healing Waters. We do Casting for Recovery, which is a recovery program for women with breast cancer. We work with some other organizations, Rogue River Watershed Council, Water Watch, Rogue River Keeper, name a few, and the Mayfly Project, which is a project that works with foster kids. And you mentioned a connection to the VA with you guys' partnership and nonprofits. How do they connect to your guys' community here with the Rogue Flyfishers?
Go.
Well, so through Project Healing Waters, we go to the VA and help those guys learn to cast and take them out fishing.
I love to see that. So you also have a fundraiser coming up in May of next year. Tell me about that as well.
So to support all of our benefactors, these other nonprofits that do such, you know, important work in our area, we have to raise funds. So normally, annually, except for COVID got in the way, but we try annually to have a benefit dinner auction wherein we cater a very nice dinner. We have collected all kinds of fishing, fly fishing rods and gear and trips down the rivers and lake trips and weekend getaways that we auction off to the attendees. So our next auction is May 9th of next year, and yes, it is one day before Mother's Day, so we're going to have a special free raffle for all moms in attendance.
I love that.
And that'll be held at the Medford Armory. And I got lost in what else I wanted to say about that. But all the items that we get to auction off come from members and interested people who just want to give us stuff. But more importantly, local businesses provide items to be auctioned off. And then this year, we're also looking for corporate support to help pay for the auction. So that's kind of what John and I are working on right now, is making a lot of contacts to some of the larger businesses and corporations, see if we can get some of that support, because if we can pay the cost of putting on the auction, then we don't lose that money in our net profits that we can use elsewhere.
And you can further support the nonprofits that are benefactors of you guys.
Correct.
And if there's one thing true about Southern Oregon, it's that it shows up for its community organizations. So I bet you guys will have a ton of organizations reaching out to you.
We hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you guys, I could talk about this all morning, but we have to say goodbye to you this morning. Is there anything else you'd like to mention?
Yeah, you know, if anyone's interested in becoming a member of the Rogue Flyfishers, by all means, check out our website, rogueflyfishers.org. And one of the other ways you can kind of get into the sport is through the club, or go to your local fly shops. We have the Rogue Valley Anglers here in Medford, Ashland Fly Shop in Ashland, and the Rogue Fly Shop in Grants Pass. And get out there and go fishing.
Yeah, I've been out to the fly shop in Ashland. It's wonderful there. I love it there.
And we also have a Facebook page, which I do my best to administer. We actually got a message last night from a teacher looking to get fly fishing classes for his kids, and I was able to respond to that and tell him how to get a hold of our conservation chairman, and that way we can get this set up to help him out.
Well, Robbie, John, it's been a pleasure talking with you guys this morning.
All right.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes, as we said, since 1971, the Rogue Flyfishers have provided fellowship for all who enjoy the sport of fly fishing. They also dedicate themselves to conservation, preservation, and enhancement of fishery resources, habitats, and the environment. Their dinner and silent auction fundraiser is coming up here in May of next year, so mark your calendars. If you're interested in contributing to or attending the May 9th fundraiser, or just learning more about the organization, visit rogueflyfishers.org. You guys, thank you so much again for joining us this morning.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Of course.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.